Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Inventors. Today I am going to show you how to install Django Web Framework in your personal computer. So the very first thing to install the Django is you need to install the Python programming ideally. So to install the Python ideally, you need to go to the Google Chrome and type python.org where you can download the Python version 3.13, the latest version of the Python from the python.org. So after installing the Python, ideally, you need to go to the CMD or VS Code terminal to install the Django Web Framework. So to install the Django Web Framework, you need to create a virtual environment with whatever name you can given. So to create a virtual environment, you need to use the command py v n py -m VNV, it's the abbreviation is virtual environment. Whatever the name you need to give, let me give the name as a tech inventors. So this command pym when virtual environment means so it creates the virtual environment named as tech inventors. So let me create the virtual environment named as tech inventors. It takes 2 to 3 minutes to install to create a virtual environment, and after installing the virtual environment, you need to activate the virtual environment. To activate the virtual environment, you need to type the special command. Let me go to my GitHub account. You can access my GitHub account named as Himakasi. So and the repository Django, going to the repository Django. There you can find the commands how to install the Django and how to create the virtual environment using the commands. So from this you need to have to activate the virtual environment. We should use this command. So the virtual environment is created. So now let me just activate the virtual environment. So that's it. Uh, it's activated, the virtual environment is activated. So now uh, we need to go to that virtual environment. To get into that virtual environment, we simply need to we need to execute this command. So let me just write this command here. Yeah, now we are in the Tech Inventures virtual environment. So firstly, we have created the virtual environment named as Tech Inventors using the commands pym virtual environment. So after creating the virtual environment, we need to activate that virtual environment. So we use the slash script to activate. And to get into that virtual environment, we need to type the command scripts activate. Thereby, it's taking us to the virtual environment. So from here, we are going to install the Django Web Framework. So to install this Django Web Framework, we need to use the command pip, which we will get from the Python IDLE itself, or else we can download the pip command using some URL links that we are going to get from the Google Chrome. So from that, we need to install the Django. To install the Django Web Framework, we simply use pip install Django. Simple command. So the Django is getting installed in this virtual environment named as Tech Inventors. So installing collected packages. Since Django is built in with many methods and functions and libraries like database connectivities and all serializers, forms, etc., etc. So it takes time nearly approx 2 to 3 minutes. Yeah, the Django web framework is installed. So you can find this virtual environment in these users. Imakar, the user I am with. So we can simply go to the file explorer, and in this file explorer we need to go to Windows C and users and Himakar, and here you can find the virtual environment named as Tech Inventors. So in this virtual environment, we are going to install this simple project, Django project that we are going to make now. So let me create a small, simple project using Django Web Framework. We need to use the simple command to create a or start a project using Django. So we need to use the command Django admin start project and project name. Whatever the name you need to you can give. So let me give the command as Django project name. So it will create a simple Django project named as Django project. Yeah, the to check the project, we need to see just ls command, which gives the list of files for in that particular folder, and in this particular folder, the Django project is created. So to get into this Django project, we need to go to the file explorer, sorry, Windows VS Code, and here we need to click on file and open folder, not open file, because we have created a Django project. Django is a web framework which is built of so many files and libraries. So we need to open the folder. This folder is created in Windows C users Himaker, and in this Himaker, yeah, here the Django project. So let me open it. It's going to open. Yeah, the Django project is here. So it's a simple project that we have created using the Django web framework. We used a pip command to install this Django project. So let me just run this project on the web Chrome. So let me use the command Python 3 manage.py. Here, this manage.py is the main function to run the web application using this Django. So let me just use this command to run the Django application. So Python 3 manage.py run server. So it's going to run the server of this simple Django web application. So let me use this HTTP URL in the Chrome. And then, sorry, so in the Chrome. So yeah, successfully we have created a Django application and it's running too. So you can modify this project. You can create views, URLs, or you can also create the forms or serializers to expand the project dynamic content instead of static content. So this is about Django installation. Firstly, we need to install the Python ideally. In this Python ideally, from after installing the Python ideally, we need to create a virtual environment. And after creating the virtual environment, you need to activate that virtual environment. And in this virtual environment, you need to install the Django using the command pip install Django. So after installing the Django, we need to create the project using the command called as Django admin start project. Whatever the project name you need to give, you can give. And after creating the project, if you need to if you need to run the Django application in whatever the port you need to give, if you have connected to the cloud or anything, so you can use this command python manage.py run server port number, whatever the port number 8000 is to 8000 or 80 is to 80, whatever the port number you need to give, you can give.